Welcome to a TV18 special report on the 2011 budget for Hall County government. I'm County Administrator Charley Nix. We are still in the early stages of the budgeting process for the county's fiscal year 2011, which will begin July 1st of this year. This budget will decide how we spend local tax dollars. So we want to make sure the public is informed and has the opportunity to tell us what services they value most. I'm going to provide you with an overview of where we've been, where we are now, and what the county administration recommends for the coming budget year. The county follows basically the same budget process each year. In March, the various county departments and elected officials, such as the sheriff and tax commissioners, submit their budget requests. The administration, commission, and public review the budget requests in April. By May, the proposed budget is finalized and advertised in the county's legal organ. The public will have the opportunity to comment on budget at 2 to 3 public hearings in June. By the end of June, the commission must vote to approve the budget and county millage rate. Our budget is based on the amount of revenue we expect to receive throughout the year. As you can see, taxes such as property, vehicle, and intangible taxes make up the bulk of our revenue, along with sales taxes. The sales taxes used to fund government operations and salaries are different from SPLOST, which is the penny sales tax that can only be used for specific large-scale projects like roads, parks, and libraries. Because the county's budget is so heavily dependent on sales taxes and other taxes, we are also dependent on consumer spending. So when the recession began in 2008, we took a big hit. As you can see in this chart, revenue trends from 2004 increased on average 6% each year until we reached 2008. We've been through 2 years of pretty tough stuff, just like any other county. We've all struggled, just like any other county. There hasn't been a crystal ball, but we've tried to anticipate things as best as we can over the last couple of years. During all this process, we've had good business instincts in anticipating the economic downturn, and we were ahead of the curve in cutting expenses before the worst actually hit. Hall County shaved its budget down to $92.7 million in fiscal year 2010. We eliminated 28 positions, $1.1 million in savings, and we froze 29 open positions, $1.3 million, and eliminated salary increases of $1.0 million. Continued monthly furlough days at a savings of $2.3 million and reduced operating costs at a savings of $1.5 million. We curtailed travel and training, reduced overtime, and we reduced public service agency support by $300,000. We eliminated capital purchases for a savings of $3 million. And no assets were purchased over $10,000 and no replacement vehicles. However, mid-year in the 2010 budget, revenues continued to drop due to a decline in consumer spending, the building industry, and fees collected. Because salaries and benefits are our largest expenditure, we unfortunately had to turn to our employees again to find enough money to balance the budget. We eliminated the county's contribution to employee retirement accounts for a cost savings of $2 million. We hope to be able to restore these benefits to our employees as soon as possible, because a strong benefit package is how the government and any successful business attract and keep quality personnel. I'm very proud of the staff, the department heads, and elected officials. There's been some incredible teamwork that you don't see in other counties as you look around the state. To join hands with our courts and sheriff, all the other elected officials and department heads, you just don't see that often. We're fortunate that everyone has joined hands and we've been able to implement these savings. Our finance department has been studying the market closely, and it doesn't look like things are going to turn around in the economy fast enough to help our 2011 budget. So we recommend holding the line at $90.3 million, which is essentially the minimum amount Hall County can operate on without cutting services or personnel. At this stage of the game, the options are do nothing, or lay off personnel and reduce services. We can't go much deeper in any significant way without affecting public services. If the Commission decides to restore any cutbacks or replace old equipment, it will require a property tax increase or a layoff. For example, county offices close one day a month for a furlough. If the Commission were to eliminate the furlough, the millage rate would have to be raised 0.34 mills, or 55 positions would have to be cut. There's a delicate balance between maintaining the level of public service our residents have come to expect and keeping taxes low for our citizens. Hall County has done a good job in maintaining that balance over the years. We've kept the county's millage rate at 6.25 for quite a few years now, and it's tough to keep that low in a growing county like ours. We have one of the lowest property tax rates in Metro Atlanta. We face a number of challenges right now. We hope consumer spending will increase so sales tax revenue will go up and the building industry will revive. Meanwhile, our costs continue to rise due to population growth. We have to continue to maintain our fleet as well as make necessary technological and process improvements. We also have to address our employees' compensation and benefits package. When the economy does bounce back, we want Hall County to be in a competitive position so we can maintain our outstanding workforce. Though we are facing another tight budget year, I am confident that Hall County will continue providing high-quality services for our residents. We appreciate your support of our local government. Thank you for joining me today in this special report on the Hall County budget for 2011. If you have suggestions or questions, please send me an email at cnix@hallcounty.org or call the Commission office at 770-535-8288. I look forward to hearing from you. For Hall County Government and TV18, I'm Charley Nix.